There's help, there's hope, and I've seen it happen time and time again. You don't have to suffer any longer. There's a better way. I specialize in a practice called NET, or Neuro-Emotional Technique. And what I strive to do is help figure out what may be the blocks, both emotionally and physiologically, that may have impacted someone on their journey to total health. When I have a new client come into my office, I want to find out all about how they're feeling. What have you been thinking about? What have you been fighting about? What have you been dreaming about that may give us some indicators as to what's really going on with you? When we're treating you with NET, we find the emotion, and then we find out which emotion correlates with that meridian that it's stuck in, that may be causing not just emotional stress, but physical stress. And then we find a way to clear that using applied kinesiology and using meridian access points that the Chinese have used for years. It's a non-invasive technique, and it really serves to be able to get your body on a path to moving forward instead of feeling stuck and isolated. The biggest thing is that it's not about willpower. It's not about wanting things to be better. There's a physiological reason why your body is not letting go of this toxic emotion. It's not a matter of reading the next self-help book. It's a matter of getting in front of a trained NET practitioner and being able to find the block, the burden, the way in which you can't get through no matter how many times you've tried, and be able to be in their capable hands to find it and then fix it and then move on with your life. We actually have three brains that function. We have our thinking brain that we go around in the world with. We also have a brain that's all about emotions and long-term memory. And then there's a brain that's responsible for our heartbeat and responsible for our functions that we don't even think about. That's an unconscious brain. And what NET strives to do that's so unique is it synchronizes all three of those brains so that they're in concert. Once everything is in synchronicity, then you no longer have that charge. And now, what used to feel anxious or what used to feel fearful suddenly doesn't. I think NET is just an amazing technique to be able to get at those issues that are chronic. If you have an issue and you're going to bare your soul to somebody, you go in, you talk about your problem, you feel like it's going to get better, but instead you're in that same person's office. You're in the same, you're talking about the same issue, and 2, 3, 10 years later, you still haven't had any resolve. How frustrating is that for people? Everybody has emotional stress. NET strives to find it and fix it so that you can move along in your life and handle life better. I've had folks that have been in the throes of abuse. I've had folks that have discovered that they have so many issues that they didn't even realize that they had, and now they're looking for hope. So if you had a choice between 10 to 12 sessions to deal with a problem, however chronic, and you had 2 years, well, what would you do? You owe it to yourself. We're all in times of stress, whether it's stress over money and finances or relationship stress, kid stress, in-law stress. It's all there. And sometimes we deal with it great, and sometimes we need some help. And I would like you to look at yourself and know if that time is right for you. I've seen huge transformations with people in a very short time with NET. What I find the most gratifying is being able to have somebody that comes in that's feeling hopeless, that feels like they're going crazy because they can't change what's got them there in the first place, and being able to see that person improve, and not only improve but flourish as a result of this technique and my assistance with them. How fabulous is that, to be able to change a life in that way? I would love to help you achieve the results that you want in your life. I've seen it happen over and over again. NET gets amazing results, and I would like you to invest in yourself to get the results that you truly deserve so you can start living your life instead of just wishing it. To me, that makes the biggest difference, because the person that's the right practitioner for you is the one that really helps you.